applying products in wrong order. What is the right order?
So the right order is from thinnest to the thickest in terms of formulation. So the order usually is after cleansing the face, we apply the treatment serums. And then the moisturizer and then the sunscreen, which is like the final layer that forms a barrier between the sun and your skin.
तो लोग क्या करते हैं, जैसे स्किन के प्रोडक्ट्स घर पे पड़े हुए हैं, तो कोई भी उठा के लगा लेंगे, even if it is expired. Does it matter?
But it does matter. There are a lot of skincare products that lose its stability and lose its effectiveness over time.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Clinically Approved. I am Riya Gandhi and today we're talking about something different, a rapid fire episode. So today, Dr. Sarkar, an aesthetic physician with over 15 years of experience, is here to go through these with me in a lightning fast round. So let's begin. Dr. Sarkar, first one, pillowcases. How bad is it?
Well, pillowcases are something that is coming in contact with your hair, scalp and face, and these are the two areas which have the maximum number of oil glands. So pillowcases every day are subject to a lot of sebum, a lot of scaling, and should be changed as frequently as possible.
Second, hot showers. Everybody loves them, but what is the damage?
The skin dries out and hot showers can strip the skin of its natural oils. So we should prefer lukewarm showers and moisturizing immediately after.
So phone acne, is it hype or myth?
Well, it does occur. It may not be the leading cause of acne or the most important cause of acne, but people who are predisposed to acne and who also use their phone a lot, they are, holding their phone on one side of the face for long hours and they keep the phone, on any surface. Definitely, it can transfer a lot of bacteria onto your skin.
Right, okay. So next one is how you dry your face with a towel. Does it actually matter?
Well, we should always treat the skin on our face very gently. So rubbing with harsh towels or coarse towels can irritate your skin. So it is always better to pat the moisture dry with a soft cloth or a soft clean towel.
Fair point, right. What about toothpaste and acne breakouts?
That's a horror story.
Okay.
So a toothpaste, not only is it doesn't have any ingredient that can stop the acne, but instead it contains fluoride, it contains SLS, and all of these can actually cause contact irritant dermatitis and worsen the skin, instead of a proper regular medication that should be put.
Right, got it. So hair products migrating to your face. How about that?
Wrong applications can definitely do it. So whenever we are using hair products like a oil or a serum for hair loss, we should make sure that only enough is applied that gets absorbed. We don't need to use excess which runs down the face. And yes, if people are in the habit of oiling their hair before going to bed, that should be discouraged.
Okay. So मैं अपने makeup brushes हर हफ्ते धोती हूँ. Is that good or is it bad? Or should I be doing it more often or less often?
Well, it depends on how often you apply the makeup. If you are someone who needs to apply makeup every day, I would say you should wash it more often. Because makeup brushes not only contain residual makeup, which can become caked and stubborn and be dry crusts, but it is an absolute breeding ground for bacteria. Because it has come in contact with your face, there are different layers of makeup, there's so much sebum, and on top of that, the residual makeup. So they can be a very great source of the acne breakouts.
Got it. So कभी-कभार जब मैं बैठी होती मेरा हाथ बिल्कुल मेरे मुंह पे जाता रहता है. So how bad is it touching your face often?
Yeah, this should really be avoided, and it would be a good practice to kind of keep your hands away from the face, since hands are continuously coming in contact with the germs. The maximum germ exposure is happening on our arms. So we should definitely avoid touching our face too often.
What about gym hygiene? What is the biggest mistake that people make?
I would say not using clean towels. Again, just like pillowcases, gym towels need to be changed regularly because saunas and gym showers are public places. So we have to be very mindful of the fact that transfer of bacteria can very easily happen. So once we take the showers, and we should take a shower immediately after a workout when we've had excess sweat and not let it sit on our skin and clog the pores.
So we've talked about this before, but the effect of stress on your skin.
Stress directly leads to cortisol, the stress hormone. And cortisol is known to have a almost PCOS-like action on the skin, worsening acne, worsening eczema, worsening any kind of steroid-induced skin inflammation.
Next is applying products in wrong order. What is the right order?
So the right order is from thinnest to the thickest in terms of formulation. A product, if it is applied in a wrong order, will not work effectively. I mean, if I put a layer on a thick moisturizer and a sunscreen and then try and use a serum, so the serum is not penetrating at all and it is a complete waste of time and money. So the order usually is, after cleansing the face, we apply the treatment serums. And then the moisturizer and then the sunscreen, which is like the final layer that forms a barrier between the sun and your skin.
तो लोग क्या करते हैं, जैसे स्किन के प्रोडक्ट्स घर पे पड़े हुए हैं तो कोई भी उठा के लगा लेंगे, इवन इफ इट इज एक्सपायर्ड, सो इट इज एक्चुअली हार्मफुल, या फिर प्रोडक्ट्स तो सेम ही होते हैं, लेबल्स तो सेम ही होते हैं, और डज इट मैटर?
But it does matter. There are a lot of skincare products that lose its stability and lose its effectiveness over time. Every product is made with a certain shelf life कि वो इतने दिनों तक stable रहेगा and then it will disintegrate or then it will probably have less effect. So if you want to continue to have a great effect of your products, of your home care, expiry dates should always be checked and maintained.
Yes, definitely I'll do that next time. Okay, so your tight hairstyles are causing hair loss. Is it true?
Absolutely. And this is known as traction alopecia. So it puts a lot of stress, mechanical stress on the hair follicles. There are these weak little hair follicles, and a big strong rubber tie or a hair clutcher can be continuously pulling on the forehead and weakening the follicles and cause the hair to break off from the roots.
Got it. So what about bed sheets? How often should they be washed for skin health?
I mean, if I look at an ideal scenario, probably every day, if not every alternate day. So it all depends on, what kind of clean clothes you're wearing to sleep every day. Maybe if your nightwear is completely clean every single day and you're wearing a fresh pair, I would say that you could push it to maybe an alternate day. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Next is indoor sunscreen. Does it really matter?
Completely. And I think gradually the label of a sunscreen will be changing to a photo screen. Indoor sunscreen matters when you are still under lot of harsh lights. So when people are indoors but they're exposed to studio lights as like now, or they are working with a laptop or a mobile which has a lot of screen time, this light from screens or these lights from artificial lamp can cause almost parallel damage to the skin as the sun rays do. So sunscreen is mandatory indoors as well.
Got it. Interesting insight, doctor. So that was fast. Stop touching your face. Wash your pillowcases, and for the love of everything, wear sunscreen. Which one of these are you guilty of? Drop a comment. Thank you for watching. Keep it simple. Keep it clinically approved. See you in the next one.